The full jar. Mr. Hank stood before his class with some items in front of him. When the class began, he picked up a large empty jar and started to fill it with golf balls. He then asked the students if the jar was full. They agreed that it was. The teacher then picked up a box of pebbles and poured them into the jar. He shook the jar lightly. The pebbles rolled into the open areas between the golf balls. He then asked the students again if the jar was full. They agreed that it was. The teacher next picked up a box of sand and poured it into the jar. The sand filled up everything else. He asked once more if the jar was full. All the students answered yes. The teacher then produced 2 cups of coffee from behind the desk and poured the coffee into the jar. The students watched it fill the empty space between the sand. They left. Now, said the teacher, I want you to understand that this jar represents your life. The golf balls are the important things in life. Your family, your health, your friends, and your favorite passions. Even if everything else was lost and only they were left, your life would still be full. The pebbles are the other things that matter, like your job, your house, and your car. The sands are the small things. If you put the sand into the jar first, he said, there is no room for the pebbles or the golf balls. The same goes for life. If you spend all your time and energy on the small things, you will never have room for the things that are important to you. Pay attention to the things that are important to your happiness. Take care of the golf balls first, the things that really matter. Set your priorities. The rest is just sand. One of the students raised her hand and asked, what does the coffee represent? The teacher smiled. I'm glad you asked. It just shows you that no matter how full your life may seem, there's always room for a couple of cups of coffee with a friend.